Good evening guys, welcome back to another interesting video of Success Tracker. A thought that likely comes to our mind in our leisure might be of the uniqueness of human from other beings. It's an unforgettable fact that Homo sapiens are one of the many living beings vegetating on the Mother Earth. But there is something that makes us different from all other beings backing us in advancing the lifestyle. It undoubtedly be the peculiarities of our brain. So, we shall look into that matter. Credit for your uniquely human intellect, your ability to solve algebra problems, or play the electric guitar, or wonder about the function of your own brain entirely goes to your cerebrum. 85% of your brain's mass. It's far larger and more complex than the cerebrum is of other brainly animals such as dolphins, whales, and elephants. So, note that size of head has nothing to do with that of cerebrum. Cerebrum is also home to your brain's most important lobes. Lobes are the sub-processors of that supercomputer between your ears. To your knowledge, there are 4 lobes. 1. The frontal lobes process your thoughts and speech as well as learning, emotions, and some type of memory. Your senses of pain, touch, heat, and cold are handled by the second one, parietal lobes, behind the frontal lobes. The third occipital lobes at the back of the brain decode visual information from our peepers. And finally, the temporal lobes near your temples process memories and sounds transmitted from your ears. The process taking place every time you experience something new is that electrical charges fire to the white matter in your brain, creating chemical links that form a network of pathways out of neurons. Your memories are stored in these connected neurons and the connections become stronger and expand into other neurons with repeated exposure to the new experience. Practice makes a man perfect. Why? Because practicing a song on guitar makes the same neural networks fire again and again, becoming stronger and thus making the song easier to play. As you learn and gain new memories, your brain structure changes and makes new connections. The brain you have today will be different from tomorrow. Weird, isn't it? Then, why do we forget things? When it comes to retaining memories, your brain is practically a bottomless pit. It continues to deepen throughout your life. So, why did you forget where you put your mobile phone? It turns out your brain is equipped with 2 types of memory. One is short-term memory. Powerful but fleeting. Short-term memory is meant to store information such as phone number, email addresses, and other humdrum everyday data, like the location of that mobile phone that you won't need to recall during your golden years. As you would expect, short-term memories don't linger. They fade even faster. If you were distracted at the time, the memory took shape. Maybe you were in a haze that someone had called you, or you moved it many times from each room, and altogether your brain can't place its exact location. Now, the other one is long-term memory. Experiences move from short-term to long-term memory when they were repeated, like when you memorize a formula to study for a test, or accompanied by meaningful emotions like when you score the winning goal of the day. Scientists believe that your brain has a limitless capacity for long-term memories, but sometimes you can't recall a particular detail without help from sensory clues or the recollections of friends involved in the event. Scientists blame such forgetfulness on a flaw in our ability to retrieve memories, a flaw that non-scientists call a brain fart. There are another parts of the brain which makes us what a living being is. These are similar to all organs consisting of brain. One is your cerebellum, the second largest part of your brain, which coordinates the movements of your muscles and helps you from tumbling over when you walk. Another is your brain stem, the autopilot for your most important automatic functions, breathing, blood pressure, and heart rate, which works throughout without your voluntary command. Thus, the parts of the brain and their locations are well elaborated by the scientists and also are visible inside the skull. Nevertheless, they still don't know where exists your mind aka your consciousness. personality, and everything else that makes you fit into the puzzle. The mind which keeps you engaged in thoughts and indulged in you in dreams is still not found. It is the dominant thing makes the study of human complex. So, nature has always put its signatures in any phenomenon in discharge. That mark always lies obscure to science or as an exception to theories. The creation of human also contains this signature, and that might be the mind that is invisible but caused the place we have. Let's hope that maybe someday we will solve that mystery if you put your mind to it. Click the like button below if you like the video. And don't forget to subscribe the channel and press the bell icon for getting notification of our latest videos. Also, share the video and add your valuable comments in the comment box. Thank you for supporting us.